All right, after a rainy week at times last week, we had a dry run for this past weekend. Came at a great time, just in time to get out there and mow the grass. It had a lot of help growing, and yeah, you can see a little bit of lightning off in the distance out there, 82. That still feels like 89. So energy out there for a shower or thunderstorm possible. And there's one rolling right through Macon right now. There's a look at the numbers. We're seeing 80s, some upper 70s. Again, you factor in those dew points out there, the humidity still pretty high, and so it still feels very warm out there. Now, again, we watched this on the models throughout the day today saying, I wonder if this is really still, is it going to hold together, that line that was coming in from northwest Georgia. It didn't so much hold together, but there is redevelopment happening now, and you can see it recently here from Crawford into West Bibb. So this is rolling into Macon right here. This is the biggest game in town. The other one is right here on the Monroe Jasper Jones line. You can see some little outflow wind with some of this as well. So I did see a little bit of pea-sized hail in there. That's about it. But nothing severe with this. So this will either roll on through to the east or it'll fall apart. Right now it's still kind of just taking off. Future view shows that there will be a little bit of movement and maybe even up toward the north and east. We'll see if that happens over the next hour or so. And then there could be a little shower off and on as we go through tonight. We'll see if that happens as well. But as we get into tomorrow, early afternoon, maybe a shower storm. As I always say, don't get too locked in on the exact placement or even the time of this. We just know that in the afternoon and evening there's going to be some sort of a boiling of the pot here on the stove with some showers and storms congregating. This is going to be 6, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, maybe still a little bit late tomorrow night, and then that should do it. This is showing Wednesday morning could have a wave toward our north. The next model run may not show that. It's mainly afternoon type stuff here. Here's Wednesday afternoon around 2, 3 o'clock, firing stuff up again. So could get a little active tomorrow. Could be more active Wednesday afternoon and night on into 8, 9 o'clock here. And then that kind of finishes out. As we go into Thursday, right into the heat of the day, we'll start to develop a few showers and storms again. Let's go to the long range look, and you can see a little bit of color flaring up there in the afternoon. We get into Friday, could have a little bit of activity. I think the biggest chance is going to be tomorrow and Wednesday. You can notice as we head into the weekend, things start to kind of quiet down again, just like what we just saw. But the heat will be ramping up. So we'll get the rain we need this week. Things will start growing. Get into the weekend. It's time to start mowing. As we get into Sunday, Monday, the 90s start creeping back in with a heat index. It could be easily over 100 with those days right there. So July doing what July does. Best rain chances next couple of days. That's plenty for me.